What's up, everybody? It's Magic with RacingNews.com, back for another edition of Dr. Miranda Previews. With me, as always, is my co-host, Dr. Miranda. How are you today?
I'm doing okay. I'm a little bummed that Louisville lost yesterday after I chirped Ricky about Syracuse, and Syracuse is actually doing really good against Virginia right now. But other than that, I'm doing great.
I don't know too much about college basketball, so I'll let you two duke that out. But I do know a lot about the Beholder Mile, which is going to be the feature race that we look at today that we're previewing at Santa Anita Park. 8 fillies and mares, 4 and 5, going a mile, a two-turn dirt mile at Santa Anita Park. Grade 1, $300,000 purse, and a big return of Swiss Skydiver, your champion 3-year-old filly last year, winner of the Preakness Stakes against the boys. Also won the Santa Anita Oaks over this course. Harvest Moon, one of my favorite horses, returning from the Breeders' Cup Distaff, where she was actually 4th, better than Swiss Skydiver in that race. Lots of horses to choose from. Dr. Miranda, this was a division that you did very, very well in last year. I got a good feeling you're going to keep that going here.
Yep, so I'm going to preview the entire field like I do every single week. So I'm going to start off with my favorite horse, number 1, Swiss Skydiver. I'm going to put a disclaimer out there, though. The 2 races I've previewed with her, she has not won. But I think we're going to change it this time. She is your 3-year-old filly of the year. I mean, she had an amazing 2020 campaign. She won against the boys in the Preakness, including Authentic, who was horse of the year, who won the Derby in the Pacific. She did fall flat in the Breeders' Cup, and I think that was her downfall. But she stumbled, and then she just couldn't really quite catch up. But I honestly think that she was just really tired. She did 10 straight months of racing at 9 different tracks. She's been off since the Breeders' Cup. She's well rested. Her workouts are amazing. I mean, if you've looked at them, she ran a 58-second 5 furlong, a 46-second 4 furlong. I mean, she's just blazing out there. She's going to run huge again in 2021. I think she's going to be even better than what she was last year. And I'm honestly excited to see her and Monomoy Girl if they meet up again in the Breeders' Cup next year. So now with your number 2 horse, we're going to have Golden Principle. She's coming off some great races, second in the La Brea, the G2 Santa Monica, going back to a mile. And last time at the mile at this distance, she won pretty impressively. One thing to consider, though, with her is Mike has been on her for the last 3 starts, and he's jumping ship for her for the other Baffert horse. Now we're going to go with the number 3, Harvest Moon. Like you heard, Magic loves this horse. And I'll admit, she finished 2020 very strongly. She graduated from a maiden to an optional claimer to a G3 to a G2. She went 4 for 4, and she ended up getting 4th in the distaff and finished less than a length behind Valiance and Dunbar Road. Callaghan has been training her excessively just for this exact race, and she's going to be very tough in this spot. All right, so now we're going to go with the number 4, Sinanis. I'm going to start off by saying I'm very intrigued with this horse. She came over from Chile after the summer, after facing against the boys and having a big reputation over there. Since there, she's got second behind Finite in a G3, and then winning the L3, I'm going to say La Canada, but Magic already told me that's not how you say it, by 6 lengths over the next horse who we're about to talk about. And that's the number 5, Miss Stormy D. She's ran in some bigger races, but she really hasn't shown up in these stakes races. She lost by 6 lengths and then lost by 9 lengths. And I'm honestly confused why after an optional claimer, she didn't even win. They're putting her in a G1. She's going to come right out of the gate, but I think she's way in over her head with this race right here. And then we're going to go with the number 6 as time goes by. Like I said, Mike Smith is jumping off the number 2 horse to this horse right here. She won her last time out at a mile, but it was an allowance, and she did win by 9 lengths. She's going to link up with the other Baffert horse with pace, but I don't see her winning this, but maybe she might hit the board, so I'm going to play her defensively. And then we have the number 7, This T. The fact that I don't like as time goes by means I really don't like this horse at all. She was 9 lengths behind her last time out. Her highest buyer is an 83. She's never ran a stakes race, so this is just a hard pass for me altogether. All right, so then we have the number 8, Clock Strikes 12. Gone 5 for 5 in the last races, but those races are a big step down from a G1. Now the buyers are consistent with the upper 70, lower 80s. I don't see anything happening with her unless these Baffert horses and Miss Stormy D get into a pace duel and burn out. She's the only closer in here, and she may come up from behind, but we'll see how the race shakes out. So with my top pick, I'm going to go with my girl, Swiss Skydiver. And I know I'm going to listen to the Magic Mike show later tonight, and Mike Somich is going to fade her hard like he did in the Preakness, and we saw what happened there. So don't do that. So we're going to, in an exacta box, I'm going to do Swiss Skydiver, Harvest Moon, and Sanusis. Now, in the try box, I'm going to put 1, 3, 4, 6. I'm going to add in that Baffert Hort just for defense. And now in the super box, I'm going to add in the number 8 in case that happens with the pace duel. It's going to go 1, 3, 4, 6, 8. Swiss Skydiver is going to be the favorite in this race. So the only way to get some money is to fade the Baffert horses, in my opinion.
And I love this shot taken at Mike Samich because I'm with you. He is 100% going to fade Swiss Skydiver when we cover this on the Magic Mike Show later today. Dr. Miranda, thank you as always for going through these horses in detail. This is, like I said before, the female distaff division on dirt was your best last year. Strong analysis. You were a big fan of Swiss Skydiver. You were ahead of the curve on her. So we'll see if that continues in 2021. Let the folks at home know where they can follow you for all of your tips and insight.
At Miranda Bungie.
Good luck, everybody. We'll see you next time.